Port Royal, Jamaica location, Kingston Harbor, Jamaica sunken, 1692, earthquake plus tsunami. Port Royal, located at the edge of Kingston Harbor in Jamaica, was once the most notorious city in the Caribbean and perhaps the entire world. Known as the wickedest city on earth, Port Royal in the 17th century was a bustling, chaotic hub of piracy, commerce, and colonial ambition. It served as a vital trading post for the British Empire, but it was also home to cutthroat pirates, gamblers, and merchants who thrived in an atmosphere of lawlessness and luxury. Founded by the Spanish in the late 15th century and later taken over by the British, Port Royal quickly rose to prominence due to its strategic location. It became a base for English privateers who attacked Spanish ships and colonies. Famous pirates such as Henry Morgan called it home, and the city prospered through the loot and trade flowing through its busy port. By the late 1600s, Port Royal had grown into a wealthy and densely populated city, filled with grand houses, taverns, and brothels. But its prosperity came to an abrupt and tragic end on June 7, 1692. On that day, a powerful earthquake struck Jamaica, violently shaking the land and causing liquefaction, where solid ground behaves like a liquid. In just minutes, 2/3 of the city sank into the sea, taking buildings, ships, and thousands of lives with it. A massive tsunami followed, completing the destruction. The disaster was so sudden and devastating that many at the time saw it as divine punishment for the city's infamous immorality. Survivors recounted seeing entire buildings and people vanish into the earth or swept away by waves. What was once a city teeming with activity was reduced to underwater ruins and shattered remnants. Today, the sunken remains of Port Royal lie beneath the waters of Kingston Harbor. Archaeologists have uncovered remarkably well-preserved artifacts, including wine bottles, clothing, coins, and parts of buildings, offering a vivid snapshot of 17th-century life frozen in time. The site is considered one of the most important underwater archaeological sites in the Western Hemisphere. Though largely forgotten for centuries, Port Royal's legacy endures as a cautionary tale, a historical curiosity, and a submerged window into the golden age of piracy.